நாயகனாய் நின்ற நந்தகோபனுடைய நாயகனாய் நின்ற நந்தகோபனுடைய நாயகனாய் நின்ற நந்தகோபனுடைய நாயகனாய் நின்ற நந்தகோபனுடைய கோயில் காப்பானே கொடி தோன்றும் தோரண கோயில் காப்பானே கொடி தோன்றும் தோரண வாயில் காப்பானே வாயில் காப்பானே மணிக்கதவம் தான் திறவாய் வாயில் காப்பானே மணிக்கதவம் தாழ் திறவாய் ஆயர் சிறுமியரோமுக்கு அரைபறை மாயன் மணிவண்ணன் நென்னலிவாய் நேர்ந்தான் மாயன் மணிவண்ணன் நென்னலிவாய் நேர்ந்தான் தூயோமாய் வந்தோ துயிலெழப் பாடுவான் தூயோமாய் வந்தோ துயிலெழப் பாடுவான் வாயால் முன்னம் முன்னம் மாற்றாதே அம்மா வாயால் முன்னம் முன்னம் மாற்றாதே அம்மா நீ நேய நிலை கதவம் நீ கேளோர் பாவாய் நாயகனாய் நின்ற நந்தகோபன்.
Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Today is the 16th day of Margazhi month and the pasuram for the day is the 16th pasuram of Tiruppavai. The first 5 pasurams of Tiruppavai showed us that only Sriman Narayanan can give us moksham or the divine service. As said in the very first pasuram, Narayanane Namakke Parai Tarvan. When we surrender at his lotus feet with purity of body and mind, doing archana with good fragrant flowers and singing the glorifying divya namas of him, all our sins will be burnt to dust. Next 10 pasuram, she woke up the 10 gopikas, which are indicative of waking up all the gopikas of Gokulam to join them in the Margazhi Vrata for Krishna Darshan. Before the Krishna Darshan, in the coming 5 pasurams, that is from 16th to 20th pasuram, she is waking up the gods of Nandagopar mansion, Nandagopar, Yasoda Maya, Baladeva and Nappinai Pirati. Only with the permission and blessings of the ones who are near and dear to Bhagavan, we should go to him which pleases Bhagavan and only then he can be approachable. Andal first seeks the permission of the security guards to enter the mansion of Nandagopan where Krishna resides is the essence of this pasuram. She praises Nandagopan as Nayagan. Naayaganaai ninra Nandagopan. Nandagopan means one who is happy and takes care of others' welfare for them also to be happy. Though Vasudeva was said to be the biological father of Sri Krishna, it was Nandagopan who was given the divine happiness of witnessing the Leelas of young Krishna. Gopan means one who protects the cows. He also took care of Krishna. This Nandagopan was addressed as Nayagan, which means the Lord or the Swami. When only Sri Krishna is the Supreme Lord, why then Nandagopan is addressed as Nayagan? It was Nandagopan who stood as guard to protect Krishna from all the threats by Kamsa. Andal describes his protective nature in the first pasuram itself as Kurvel Kodundodilan Nandagopan. Thus, all the Gopas and Gopikas are feeling so happy about their head who takes care of them and especially their beloved Krishna. So, he is addressed as Nayagan. His mansion is addressed by Andal as a temple. Naayaganaai ninra nandagopanudaiya kovil kappane. Though it is only a mansion of Nandagopan, it is addressed as temple as the Bhagavan Sri Krishna resides there. Then, is it not the temple of Sri Krishna instead of Nandagopa? Krishna also loves to address it as the mansion or the temple of Nandagopa only. She addresses the security guards not by their names but as guards of the temple. The guards also feel happy when they are addressed not by their names but by their profession which they are proud of. The Dwarapalakas who stands as guards at the entrance of the sanctum, who are always blessed with the darshan of the Lord, and all the devotees of the Bhagavan who comes in and go out of the temple premises. Similar is the status and happiness of the guards who are taking care of the entrance of the mansion and the mansion itself to protect Krishna and having his darshan always. While addressing the guards, she also narrates the beauty of the entrance of the mansion, which is being decorated with colorful flags and other flower decorations. Though the whole Gokulam always is seen with decorations and in a festive mood, since the birth of Krishna, Nandagopan mansion is uniquely decorated to be identified from the rest of the mansions as Krishna resides there. Andal places this gatekeeper or the god at a respectable level like that of a preceptor. When we go to deep sleep, we do not know what happens to us. When we wake up with the same name and form from the same place. Who protects us when we are asleep? It is that Divine Supreme, the Lord, who protects and takes care of us. When the Supreme Lord is sleeping as a Gopavai Krishna here, these gods stand to protect him without sleep. Swami Ramanuja in his Vaikunta Gatyam says that while approaching the Supreme Bhagavan of Sri Vaikuntham, we should have obtained the permission of the Dwarapalakas. These girls also, in the fear of any obstruction for Krishna Darshan, first seeks the permission of the security guards at the entrance. Next, they are addressing the guards who are protecting the entrance of the mansion of Nandagopan as Kovil Kapane. That is, the Dwarapalakas at the entrance of the temple. The main graha or the in-house entrance was decorated with ornamental flags and the doors embedded with precious stones. As every mansion has a similar entrance at Gokulam, to make this mansion special, it is decorated with ornamental flags. Nandagopar decorated the mansion to distinguish it from others so that the devotees could identify the temple of Sri Krishna. The gopikas are requesting the guards to open the latches of the door embedded with precious stones. In the 9th pasuram, she talks about a gopika's house courtyard with rich gems and stones. Then, how rich should be Nandagopan's mansion and the entrance door? Many times, the entrance door of the temple will be so rich and beautiful and divine that we get immersed and distracted from the darshan of the Supreme Lord inside the temple. Getting over it, and if you enter the temple, Bhagavan inside reveals his divine beauty and you get struck in the beauty of the Divya Murti, you long to be inside always having his darshan. She is requesting the guards who protects Krishna from the fear of the asuras like Kamsa to protect them also by allowing them the entry for Krishna darshan. The guards of the Bhagavan's residence and the temple are so concerned as Nityasuris would be in Sri Vaikuntham. It is he who can commend us to the Lord inside, like how the acharya does for their sishyas. In the love episode of Arjuna and Subhadra, the latter had to escape from her residence and it was done with the connivance of the security staff. The security staff should not raise an alarm till the pair had eloped to a safe distance away. So important is the keeper of the palace. Not to say about the gods of Nandagopa where Krishna is sleeping. After the incidences of Bhudana and Chakatasura and many other asuras sent by Kamsa, the gods are not convinced about these gopikas and are not welcoming them. So these gopikas replied to him, "Please don't be suspicious. We are innocent small girls of Gokulam." For which the gods replied, "Even Bhutana came as a beautiful woman like Surpanaka, who came in disguise of a beautiful woman before Sri Rama." Gopikas as a reply tell to the gods, "Look at us. We have not come as single like Bhutana or Surpanaka. We, standing before you, are the gopikas of this Ayarpadi and we are in a group. Sri Krishna, whose complexion is blue like that of a blue gem sapphire, promised us yesterday only that he will give us his audience and bless with a musical drum and to do service to him." One message conveyed by Andal to ponder here. When they have the approval of Krishna for entry, why should they plead before the guards of the mansion? Is the god so superior? Let us learn the significance of these gods to be respected, shown to us by our acharyas through the pasurams of Andal. The gods told them, okay, if that be the case, please wait till Sri Krishna gets up. The gopikas outside told him, on the assurance of Sri Krishna, we all have come with purity of body and mind to sing Suprabatham to him and to wake him up and sing the glorifying divya namas of Sri Krishna. So, you being the first one to give permission and allow us inside this temple of Sri Krishna, please don't refuse entry to us. Have good sense on us. Only you can open the latches of the door, allowing entry to us to have the darshan of Sri Krishna. Getting convinced with the gopikas, the gods of the temple, that is the mansion of Nandagopan, opened the door. One message for us in general through this pasuram as a takeaway. Every profession has its own unique importance, and the status quo should not be attached to any profession as high or low. Let us be with Andal and the other gopikas singing the glory of Sri Krishna till the Krishna darshan. Andal Rangamanar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.